Hi everyone. Today we will discuss quadrants and angles, especially when angle is greater than 90 or sometimes greater than 180 or sometimes greater than 270. Okay, and we will expand our knowledge of trigonometry for this general angle. So far we discussed trigonometry for this right triangle only. For example, if this is the y, this is the x, this is r, then sine is y over r, cosine equals x over r, and tangent equals y over x. Remember that? Now today, here, in coordinate system, this is the quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Okay, and for angle, counterclockwise is the positive angle. Clockwise direction, this is negative angle. Okay, now we have a 4 example. If your angle is from 0 degree to 90 degree, your angle is here. Okay, and your angle is greater than 90 and less than 180, actually this one, right? Your angle is in the second quadrant. If your angle is greater than 180 and less than 270, your angle is in third quadrant, and so on. This is 270 and this is 360. Okay, now your angle is in the fourth quadrant. Good. Okay, for this general angle, how can you define trigonometry? Let me briefly explain here. When your angle is here, that this is theta, then this is y, this is r, this is x, then we will define sine theta is y over r, and cosine theta is x over r, and tangent theta is y over x. Okay, and this story will continue for the angle in second quadrant. So if your angle is here, now this is your angle theta, then this is y, this is r, this is x. Okay, and if your angle is in the third quadrant, now can you construct a triangle? This is theta, again this is y, this is r, this is x. Okay, and if your angle is in the fourth quadrant, here, this is your angle theta, this is r, this is y, this is x. Okay, and in any situation we can use this concept. And at this point we must remember some value is negative, some value is positive. First, all r value, the hypotenuse is always positive. Okay, but here If your side is on your left side, the second picture x value, this is negative. In the third picture, x is negative, y is also negative because y is below the origin. Okay. If your angle is in the fourth quadrant, in this case, only y is negative. Okay, these four things is negative, all other things is positive. So sometimes this may help to decide the sign of sine, cosine, and tangent. If your angle is in the fourth quadrant, or everything is positive, sine positive, cosine positive, tangent positive. If your angle is in the second quadrant, only sine is positive. In this picture, please note that this over this is positive, but cosine and tangent contains this one, and that's why cosine and tangent will be negative in second quadrant. Okay. If your angle is in the third quadrant, only tangent is positive. Look at this picture. This over this is a negative number divided by a negative number is positive. Okay, but sine and cosine is a negative. And if your angle is in the fourth quadrant, only cosine is positive. Okay. And some textbook use some mnemonic to memorize this one, like or students take calculator. I hope you understand the meaning of this one. Or in the first quadrant, everything is positive. In the second quadrant, s or sine is positive. In the third quadrant, t or tangent is positive. And in fourth quadrant, c or cosine is positive. Okay. Okay, one more terminology, reference angle. Reference angle is the acute angle between the terminal arm and the x-axis. Let me give you 3 examples. If your angle is here, okay, this is your angle, for example theta, then what is the reference angle? This is the reference angle. Okay. If your angle is in the third quadrant, if this is your angle theta, then what is the reference angle? Reference angle is always greater than 0 and less than 90. Okay, acute angle here. And one more. If your angle is in the fourth quadrant here, now this is your angle, then what is the reference angle? This is the reference angle. Reference angle is necessary to use a special triangle to find trigonometric value for the angle in second quadrant or third quadrant or fourth quadrant. At this point, let me summarize one more time for the special triangle. when this is 30 degree, which means this is 60, this is 90. The key point is the ratio of three sides. The small thing is 1, middle one is radical 3, and largest one is 2. Okay? And one more special triangle. When this is 45 degree, 90, another 45. Wow. Then this is a isosceles right triangle, right? In the case, the ratio of three sides are 1, 1, square root of 2. Okay? If your question do not allow to use the calculator, I believe more than 90% of questions have the form of one of these two. Okay, 30, 60, 90. Sometimes we have a 30, 60, 90, 90 special triangle, and this one 45, 45, 90 special triangle. Okay, now we will try to find some value without calculator. Find sine, cosine, and tangent of the following angles. Here, this is 90, this is 180. So 120 is about where? 120 is 30 more than 90, right? So when you draw a terminal arm, I will sketch three things. Middle one, 1/3, 2/3. Out of these three things, which one looks 120 degree? Can you decide it by yourself? This is very important one, because if you sketch it wrong terminal arm, you may confuse with your own picture. Okay, so when you sketch the angle, please sketch it as precisely as possible. I will choose the first one. Okay, so this is the 120 degree. Then please note that when you make a triangle, always draw a vertical line. Don't sketch this picture. Some students are confused with the triangle like this. Okay, we don't have this picture. Always your line must be a vertical. So I will erase this one. Now in this picture, what is the reference angle? Reference is 60, right? Wow, can you see that? If this is a 60 degree, this is a special triangle, right? Special triangle 60. One sec. 60. Then this is a 1. This is a radical 3. This is 2. And I hope you understand which one is a negative. In the case, this is negative 1, right? X value is a left from the origin, so that is the negative value, right? If I sketch here, this is the positive, this is the negative, this is the positive, this is the negative, right? So in the case, negative is here. So what is the sine? Sine 120 degree, y over r. Is okay? What is the cosine 120 degree? X over R. Wow. In this case, negative 1 over 2. Okay. And what is the tangent to 120 degree? Y over X radical 3 over negative 1, or more simply, minus radical 3. This is not from our simple memorization. I hope you can sketch the triangle only correctly, then reasoning. Okay, think. I hope you can find all of this value. Okay, second one. Very similar number in the second quadrant, but their position is different. Again, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree. So without further explanation, I hope you can sketch 150 degree like this. Okay, can you see the difference from our first picture? Now, this is a 150 degree. Good. Now, in the case, the reference angle is 30 degree. Wow, can you see that? This is another special triangle. Always the smallest one is 1, biggest one is 2, and middle one is radical 3. One more things, in the case this is negative. Okay, I hope you can compare these two angles and their corresponding pictures. So what is the sine 150 degree? Y over R, so 1/2, right? What is the cosine 150 degree? X over R, or minus radical 3 over 2. What is the tangent to 150 degree? 1 over minus radical 3. Is it okay? Okay, two more practice. Wow, 225. Always the key point is to sketch 225 precisely. Okay, that is the most important step. We know that 225 is in the angle in third quadrant because this is 180 degree and this is 270 degree. My key point is 225 is approximately where? Please note that 225 is 45 more than 180 and 45 less than 270, right? Which means 225 is exactly half of this two angle 180 and 270. So when you sketch the 225, let me show you wrong one first. Don't sketch like this. Don't sketch like this. Okay? Like middle one. I will erase this one. Erase this one. Good. Now, this is a 225 degree. Now, using a vertical line, we can construct a triangle. Now, what is the reference angle? Is 225 minus 180, which will be 45, right? Wow, can you see that? This is a special triangle. So 1, 1, radical 2. In this picture, please note that this must be negative, this must be negative also, right? Left side value is negative, downside value is negative. But hypotenuse is always positive. So what is the sine 225 degree? you can simply use this picture to find the sine to 25 degree. Okay, y over r is okay. I just copy some number from the picture. Now what is the cosine to 25 degree? X over r here. And what is the tangent to 25 degree? Y over x, negative 1 over negative 1, or more simply just 1. Good? Okay, last question, 300 degree. So, first job, this is 270, this is 360. So 300 is just 30 more 270, right? So when you sketch 300, I hope you can sketch like this one. Okay? Don't sketch like this one. Don't sketch like this one. Very, in some sense, very tiny difference, but if you draw a wrong pictures, you may be confused with your own picture. Okay, so please invest some time to sketch precise triangle. Now this is 300. So one more time, reference angle is 60, right? Wow, 60, special triangle. This is 1, this is 2, this is radical 3. One more things, can you decide which one is negative? Yes, correct. This is negative. Okay? So, sine 300 will be y over r. Cosine 300 x over r. Tangent 300 y over x, or just minus radical 3. Is okay? Good. Let me summarize briefly. If your angle is in the first quadrant, draw a triangle. After you add a straight vertical line, and this is the y, this is the r, this is the x. Okay? If your angle is in the second quadrant, now this is y, this is r, this is x. If your angle is in the third quadrant here, this is x, this is y, this is r. Okay? And last picture. If your angle is in the fourth quadrant, now this is y, this is x, this is r. If I add the red colored circle for the negative value, yeah, this is negative value, this is negative value, this is negative, and this is negative. Okay? All other things are positive. And we will define sine. If your angle is theta, then y over r. What is the cosine? Theta x over r. What is the tangent theta? y over x. Okay, this is the extended definition of sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.